You're sitting in class, one person yawns, and suddenly it's like a chain reaction. But why is yawning contagious even when you're not tired? It feels almost like your brain gets infected by the idea of yawning. In this segment, we'll break down what's happening in your head and in your social wiring and why it spreads fastest between people who actually know each other up close. First, contagious yawning often starts with a simple trigger. You see someone yawn and your brain treats that action like something worth copying. That's where mirror neurons come in. They can activate when you do an action and also when you watch someone else do it. So when you observe a yawn, those mirror neurons fire in a similar pattern, almost like your brain is rehearsing the same move. That rehearsal can turn into an automatic do it now feeling. Before you decide anything, you get a subconscious urge to yawn too. This is why contagious yawning can happen even if you slept fine. It's not just tiredness, it's your brain mirroring a scene behavior. Here's the social twist. You're more likely to catch yawns from friends and family than from strangers across the room. That pattern hints at empathy. If you're tuned into someone, your brain may mirror them more strongly, including their yawn. In that way, contagious yawning can act like nonverbal social bonding, one small shared behavior that quietly says, we're in sync. So far, we've seen how mirror neurons can turn watching a yawn into doing a yawn, and why empathy and social bonding make it spread faster between close people. But here's where it gets interesting. Empathy might not be the whole story. Some researchers think contagious yawning could have helped groups function better. Could this weird reflex have had a survival advantage in everyday group life too? One theory says yawning signals a shift in alertness, like boredom or drowsiness, broadcasting that your state is changing without saying a word. If one person's alertness drops, others catch the yawn and notice the shift too, which could help coordinate attention levels across the group. Over time, that coordination might create synchrony. Instead of everyone drifting off at different moments, the group's rhythm lines up more closely. Synchrony could matter for safety. If a group rests and refocuses together, they may avoid having half the group distracted at the wrong time. Some ideas suggest yawning could even support group vigilance, nudging everyone toward a similar readiness level. But some explanations are still theoretical. Contagious yawning isn't only a human thing. It's been observed in dogs and chimpanzees, which hints at a broader biological mechanism. Seeing it across species suggests that behavior may connect to social systems, not just individual tiredness, though the exact evolutionary purpose isn't definitively proven. Put it together and contagious yawning starts to make sense. Your brain mirrors what it sees, especially with people you care about, linking it to empathy and social bonding. And on top of that, there's the idea that yawns might help groups coordinate alertness and even boost group vigilance, though some explanations are still theoretical. Either way, a simple yawn turns out to be a surprisingly social signal in real life. Thanks for watching. If this made you curious, leave a question or topic you want explained next in the comments. I'm turning everyday questions into short explainers, so subscribe if you want to see more.